Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we're going to be talking about all the potential places we'll be on the lookout for throughout this next upcoming week, as well, like just basically right before that really big Christmas vibe. As well, we'll probably go pretty much more in-depth on the Monday side too. With the weekly video, we always go a little more like rambly / all the weekend updates, which we actually do usually get a lot more weekend updates when it comes to everything. And also kind of give you guys the rundown on what already has restocked, what has not restocked, and kind of like the last little chances for the holidays as well. Like I said, we'll probably do a little bit more in-depth on Monday as we get more information. And on top of that too, we've actually still have like a few drops we'll be kind of watching for throughout this weekend. We'll probably give you guys more of a better update / kind of maybe cover up some of the same stuff tomorrow morning on the weekly videos if you guys see that stuff, or on the daily videos to be on the lookout for that in case you guys want to. But we have a lot of stuff to go cover throughout this week, and as well, it was kind of a pretty decently not that bad week. So thank God we need to keep on having more and more of these as time goes on, and hopefully we'll kind of continue good into early January and February and get you guys all of your consoles. So let's go dive on into it as well. If any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway going on the channel itself. We also have another brand new giveaway going on over here too as well. If you guys want to enter for supplying one of the best gaming mice out there, link down below. Samsung links as well for those good old SSDs up on sale, also link down below too as well. Amazon link because we're still expecting an Amazon restock. We'll give you guys the deets on that if we get more info. All linked down below. Twitter and Twitch stream as well if you guys want to follow. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100, you'll get a bunch of free stock, free money, and that Coinbase as well. And let's go dive in the video itself. Or if you guys got lucky enough, you guys got your console throughout this week, let me know. Send me a tweet, send me a YouTube account message, all that. I do always love to get to go and hear that. So first and foremost, let's kind of just talk about a bunch of just random things. Number one, let's even just talk about literally today. So I'm sure you guys have seen, we actually had some pretty okay and interesting GameStop news. I did make a video on this yesterday, so I had a few people tweet at me and ask me about it. We did actually go and see in a GameStop restock today. There was an online restock, although it was Xbox All Access, and I kind of didn't mention that on the video yesterday. It could be kind of mediocre, could even been possibly even the Switch OLEDs, and it was kind of a little bit of a drop in the hat. So not too good, not too fun, not too the best to go and say the least. So that did actually go and happen. At least we can kind of maybe go and calm down the Xbox restocks for next week. Although with the holidays coming out, it would not surprise me if we saw GameStop do another restock next week. As well, PlayStations, I'm sure you guys have probably seen or heard, GameStop has actually been doing a walk-in event. We'll probably cover more of this tomorrow morning, depending on how, like, all the tweets and messages we see all throughout today, and let you guys know if there's more stock and stuff. But when it comes to GameStop, there is walk-in events going on for quite a few select cities. Make sure you guys go and check out the earlier videos. We kind of went more in-depth and talked about it. But basically, if you're in, like, Chicago, New York, California, Texas, Florida, like quite a few of these kind of pretty big population areas, feel free to be on the lookout for all this type of stuff, because a lot of those stores still will have bundles. They'll probably have them throughout this entire weekend. And I know a lot of you folks out there trying to get our stuff for the holidays and right before Christmas and everything. Keep on checking those stores. Give them a call, because we've also been seeing a few small bits and pieces of walk-ins too as well. But GameStop was a pretty good one throughout the week. It was pretty active. It was pretty on top of stuff. They do sometimes do back-to-back weeks when there's about to be things like, say, the holiday. And we never actually saw a PlayStation 5 restock this week. So next week, it does kind of bump up a little bit. And we'll let you guys know if we see any more information throughout the week and kind of how the walk-in restocks go. But at least we have been seeing movement, and at least we have something. So at least this weekend, these next few days as well, got some good chances. As well, we also did have a Target restock this week, which kind of, we were like halfway surprised, halfway not. We knew it was coming. We knew their stock was moving, but just basically never restocked at like the proper times we thought it was going to happen. But it did actually happen this Thursday, so it was kind of nice. Two things to kind of note for that. That does kind of tone down the likelihood of a Target restock next week. We'll see if anything more happens throughout this week or this weekend or anything else mixed on in, if warehouses still have stock and blah, 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 blah. But basically for that, we've kind of been watching the stock, kind of seeing the stock, and usually we kind of see Target more on a 2 to 3 week cycle. So realistically, it's probably not going to be restocking as of next week, right before the holidays happen. There's always that very, very small chance they could try to go work in like a little bit of a smaller leftover drop, but I feel like it'd probably just take a lot more time to move the stock, a lot more time to allocate the stock, and if we get any good employee information, we'll let you guys know on top of it, but I think the likelihood for that goes down. Although Xbox Series X's still always keep on showing up in various stores and store locations. So if you guys want to keep on checking the early morning, you guys always can keep on doing that if you guys want to. Nothing wrong with that as always. So good stuff when it comes to Target. Next big boy will be on the Amazon side, and I'm going to more so kind of stress this a little bit more, and I'll probably stress this a lot in the morning videos, is because Amazon is kind of a wild card. We have seen Amazon restock on the weekends before. We've seen Amazon restock in like random 3 a.m. before. Traditionally, though, we've kind of been seeing throughout the week. So like say like a Monday through Friday. Sometimes though, I guess we have seen the weekend drops for it. So kind of just be aware in case you guys have a chance to. It's kind of like a nice little last minute drop. We do know it's confirmed on the website itself for basically until the 31st. So at any point between now, literally today, like this video, and the 31st, there is a good chance we can see the PlayStation 5 restock. Well, not even a good chance. It's going to happen no matter what. So that is confirmed. You guys do have to be Prime members, so make sure you guys are signed up if you guys have not been so already. But at least we do have that to be on the lookout for. And at least there is still something, and there is something going on. I do have a few friends that work on Amazon, so if you see anything for warehouses or stock arrivals, we'll let you guys all know. We've made quite a few videos on those throughout the past few years. So good stuff on that. Love seeing that. We'll keep you guys in the loop as well. We also did have Xboxes already going to restock. There's always that small chance too for Xbox Series X's, Halo Infinite Editions too as well up on there. We also still been seeing a lot of Switch OLEDs and Switch Xbox Series S's available on Amazon in case you guys want to get your last minute presents for all that as well. When it comes to Best Buy, we did at least have one Best Buy restock, which was kind of somewhat on the overdue side. We saw those for the consoles. And we also saw a little bit of walk-in news. If you guys missed that video, go check that out earlier on today. It was like the last video before this one. Now, Best Buy did have a restock this week. They also did have a restock last week. So it does seem like the likelihood for their upcoming week for either a total tech restock or a normal, just another restock drop or walk-in thing, like more online order walk-in, like pick up for your store. And then basically with that, it's probably pretty anticipated for this upcoming week, mainly because we sometimes see Best Buy do like a 3-week on, 3-week off cycle. It would make a lot of sense too right before the holidays. And one last little drop should be pretty good and pretty solid. So we'll be probably still be watching on that. Maybe another GPU restock, because we saw one last week. So maybe like in a 2-3 week cycle. But I'm sure as you guys mentioned, or as I just mentioned, a lot of these retailers probably want to get those last minute restocks, last minute Q4 numbers, last little minute of deals and game sales, and basically people showing up in the stores and spending as much money as they can because they want to make sure that their Q4 earnings are really nice and just, good. They want to make sure their company looks good, and I'm sure you guys would agree. As well, we also kind of lastly for all the big boys for the recap / what's expected next, some of the sad news, we may go dedicate a proper video for this throughout the weekend, is that Walmart has kind of been done for the holiday season. We may still see another restock, mainly because we've just been seeing Walmart and Walmart Plus kind of just trucking along. We've been seeing a lot more movement and a lot more consistent drops and good public drops for them, although we've had 2 weeks back to back for Walmart, and some of the orders are slowly still getting delayed, and some of them are still on the overdue side. But once again, with the holidays kind of being really, really close, especially for the Christmas vibes and everything else, I can almost maybe say this next upcoming week, we'll try to get more restocks for you guys. We'll probably give you guys better details once again on the weekly videos. Just be on the lookout for that. But at least for Walmart or Walmart Plus, I'd probably anticipate, if we're lucky, another at least one more restock next week, especially as it's right before the holidays. Although it does stink because it doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to have all these consoles by the holidays, because I know the drops actually are like allocated for like the 4th to the 14th. I've been seeing those numbers kind of somewhat widely spread on out. So we'll keep on watching that throughout this week. And as well, that's pretty much all they have for the big boys. We actually had a pretty active week, funny enough. We had almost all the big retailers besides Amazon, and technically GameStop, although they did technically go and do a walk-in event, which is still ongoing now, as I mentioned. So we had a good week for that. Now, for all these mid-tier places, and like I said, I'll probably cover a lot of this walk-in stuff tomorrow. But we are going to probably be watching, especially this weekend and next weekend, a lot of all of the places such as Myers, which is in the Midwest, with PS5 and Xbox walk-ins, or even another online restock if they want to try to squeeze one on in the very, very tail time for it. As well as also watching for BJ stores, both online and also on the East Coast, because we have been seeing a lot of walk-ins from Newark all the way down to Florida. More so as of now, the Xbox Series X has kind of tapered off, but a lot more PS5s and Xboxes mixed on in. And then Fred Meyer's and Kroger's, we're still watching all of those too as well, just because we've been seeing a lot of various walk-ins. HEB, I'd be kind of curious if we saw another additional wave. And on top of that too, there's like a lot of more small mid-tier places, such as all the military places. And we'll probably dive into a little bit more as of tomorrow morning. So at least for this next probably, like, I'd say 2 weeks, we should probably have a really, really good everywhere. We also had a very, very quiet week this week for Ant-Online, an online retailer, which has usually been pretty good for their consoles. They did do some Xbox Series S bundles, but no PS5s or Xboxes this week, which does bump up the likelihood of a, once again, pre-Christmas drop. So that looks kind of nice. Gamefly has actually been busting out a lot of restocks. Why would I even be surprised if we actually saw another restock round as of next week, in all true honesty? So we'll be watching for that. We'll try to get more details for you guys, etc., etc. And as well, we also keep on seeing those Microsoft Directs. We did see even a few more of them today. So if you guys want to get your Xbox Series X Halo Infinite Editions, there's been those really rare marketing emails floating around. So make sure you guys always keep on checking your emails, or make sure you guys, if you guys are just here for the Christmas drops, be on the lookout throughout these next 2 weeks and sign up for the promotional things such as the PlayStation Direct. Go and Google the PlayStation Direct. and make sure you guys register your PlayStation account or make an email and sign up for it, so you have a chance to be RNG slash, just randomly selected to have a chance to buy them, as well as same thing with the Microsoft too, because they also have been doing Xbox Series X's and Xbox Series X Halo Infinite editions too as well. So those are probably be some big focuses for it. We have quite a bit of walk-in news. We have a few also various other places too as well. Like, I mean, the worst case, if you guys are also parents trying to find something, you're always going to do like an eBay or Facebook. Not that I condone that, but I don't understand for like the very last few minutes, you're kind of like, well, let me see what I can go into. Let me see what I can go and do. But I do appreciate all of you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed. We'll probably have better videos all throughout the weekend, more updated information, also the weekly video too as well. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100, you guys go get free stock and free money. We also do have the Samsung links down below for the SSDs. Click on them, check them out. Amazon links too as well. We're overdue for that PS5 drop. And as I mentioned, all the Twitter, Twitch streams, and also the brand new giveaway going on, always linked down below in the description and comments. And we'll give you guys more details all throughout this weekend. I love you guys and appreciate it all a lot. Y'all are fantastic, and I'll see you guys up the next one. Love you guys.